We gave a human a pen to sign her surrender. We didn't realize she would use it to start a war we couldn't survive. So here is the thing about humans. They lose. That is what they do best. They flail, they make desperate last stands, and they delay the inevitable by maybe 3 standard cycles. I have seen a lot of species lose over my 12 years serving the Velcran Empire, but humans lose with a stubborn stupidity that would be adorable if it wasn't so pathetic. My name is Kixler, 3rd Tactical Officer aboard the VSS Dominant Reach Asterisk. Subtlety has never been our strong suit. When you have conquered 47 star systems, you don't need subtlety. You just need really big guns and the absolute certainty that you are better than everyone else. Right now, I am standing on the bridge watching Earth's last stronghold, Bastion Prime, burn. Parts of it are venting atmosphere into the black void, little specks of debris spinning away like the saddest confetti in the universe. Commander Thorax is pacing, his scales shimmering with satisfaction. He checks the chrono like a youngling waiting for a hatch day celebration. Prepare the boarding parties, Thorax clicks, his mandibles flaring in a Velcran smile. Bring me the human commander. I want to watch her sign the surrender personally. They drag her onto the bridge 23 minutes later. Commander Elena Vasquez looks like she went 3 rounds with a plasma conduit and lost. Her uniform is stained with hydraulic fluid, her dark hair is loose, and blood trickles from a cut above her eyebrow. Next to Thorax, 2.5 meters of scaled, 4-armed apex predator, she looks like a juvenile, soft, squishy pink flesh wrapped in cloth and delusion. Commander Vasquez, Thorax draws her name out like expensive wine. I trust your accommodations were adequate. She says nothing. She just stares with dark eyes that are either full of defiance or completely empty. Thorax gestures to his desk. He has cleared off the tactical readouts and replaced them with an actual physical paper document. It's absurdly theatrical. This is the formal acknowledgement of Velcran superiority, Thorax announces, his voice booming for the benefit of the bridge crew. This is history, Commander, and you are going to sign it. He produces a pen. It is sleek, metallic Velcran craftsmanship at its finest. He places it on the document with exaggerated care, like he is presenting a sacred artifact. Sign this, and we spare Earth's remaining population. Resist and, well, we have glassed planets before. Vasquez looks at the document, then the pen, then finally up at Thorax. Where do I sign? Right at the bottom. She reaches for it. Her knuckles are scraped raw, trembling slightly. Thorax is practically glowing purple with pleasure. This is the moment humanity officially becomes property. Vasquez holds the pen up, examining how the light plays off the metal. Nice pen, she says, her voice is suddenly clear. The rasp is gone. Velcran craftsmanship, Thorax preens. Only the finest materials. Now if you would. She moves. I don't even see it happen. 1 second she is defeated, the next she is inside Thorax's guard. That beautiful, symbolic pen is suddenly buried in his throat, right through the soft scales where the neck meets the shoulder, the one weak spot in our armor. Thorax makes a wet, gurgling sound. Purple blood sprays across the surrender document, turning the legalese into smeared nonsense. As he crumples, Vasquez twists away, the bloody pen still in her grip. So, she says cheerfully, standing over our dying commander. Who's next? The bridge erupts. 2 security officers go for their weapons, but she is faster than a human should be. She sweeps the leg of the first and drives the pen into the eye of the second. She grabs a fallen plasma rifle, firing 3 shots in a rhythm that feels practiced, almost musical. 3 more officers drop. Stand down! I hear someone yell. You are outnumbered. Vasquez laughs. It isn't a desperate sound, it is genuine amusement. Mercy? You mean like the mercy you showed the colony on Titan? She dives behind the command desk. Vexen at weapons is trying to lock down the bridge, her hands shaking. You're trapped here, Vexen screams. You're going to die here? Maybe, Vasquez calls back. But the thing about this pen, it's not actually a pen, it's a nano-dispersal device, illegal in 17 systems. My blood goes cold. The document, I whisper. Gold star for the tactical officer, Vasquez shouts. The document was laced, but the poison was just insurance. The real trick was the electronic suppression field. For exactly 7.3 seconds after that pen touched the paper, every security system within 5 meters went dead. She taps a device in her hand, which was exactly enough time to signal the 47 human prisoners you forgot to search for hacking equipment. As if on cue, the ship-wide alarms begin to scream. Hull breach in Detention Bay 3, The comms officer shrieks. Prisoners have weapons. They're in the reactor room. Engineering reports unauthorized access. They vented the armory. I crouched behind my console, watching the nightmare unfold. This wasn't a surrender, it was a Trojan horse. How long? Vasquez asks into her communicator. Engineering is ours, a voice crackles back. Reactor control in 2 minutes. Long-range sensors picking up multiple contacts. The sensor officer yells. Human fleet inbound, 27 warships. They were hiding in the debris field. Vasquez stands up, completely exposed, holding the bloody pen. You destroyed the fleet we let you see. Turns out when you think you've already won, you stop looking at the shadows. The blast doors blow inward, breaching charges from the outside. Human soldiers in Velcrin armor pour onto the bridge, led by a scarred man who moves with terrifying precision. They secure the room in seconds. Thorax lies cooling on the deck, a monument to arrogance. Vasquez picks up the blood-soaked surrender document, folding it carefully into her jacket like a souvenir. She looks at us, the surviving crew huddled and terrified. We just changed the war, she says, and she is right. 6 months later, I am floating in an escape pod, watching the dominant reach shrink behind me. They let us go. Geneva Convention, they called it. The irony is thick enough to choke on. The war ended, not with a Velcrin victory, but with a total collapse of our expansion. Humanity didn't just win, they humiliated us. Thorax wanted that pen to be a symbol of our dominance. He got his wish. It became the symbol of the moment the galaxy learned a very important lesson. Never give a human a writing instrument and assume you know what they are going to do with it. Humans don't lose. They just wait, they plan, and they find exactly the right moment to remind you that underestimating them is the last mistake you will ever make.